I'm Lieutenant Jason Borneo, Public Information Officer for the Raleigh Police Department. Did you know that January is Human Trafficking Awareness Month? I had an opportunity to speak with one of our subject matter experts on the topic of human trafficking.
Hello, I'm Sergeant Kinney with the Raleigh Police Department. I'm the supervisor of the Human Exploitation and Trafficking Unit.
So Sergeant Kinney, what exactly is human trafficking?
Human trafficking is when one person uses force, fraud, or coercion to compel another person into performing labor or sexual acts for profit or gain. In the case of minors, any commercial sex act is considered human trafficking.
How prevalent is human trafficking here in North Carolina?
Human trafficking is prevalent here in North Carolina. The Human Trafficking Commission noted that North Carolina is consistently in the top 10 for reports to the National Human Trafficking Hotline.
So what are the signs that law enforcement and the community should be looking out for when it comes to human trafficking?
People can be looking out for, when a person doesn't have access to their bank accounts, when a person doesn't have access to their personal documents, if a person has inconsistencies in their story and doesn't understand where they are, what city, what state, can't tell how they got to be there, when they got there, things like that, inconsistencies in their story and their understanding of physically where they're located. If someone has signs of physical abuse, restraint, malnourishment, sexual abuse, if a person isn't allowed to call their friends or family, if they're not allowed to speak for themselves, if someone is always speaking for them and answering questions for them, and any minor that is engaged in any sort of commercial sex activity, that's another big sign.
So if someone has suspicion of human trafficking going on, what should one do? Are there any resources online that one could go to?
Sure. To learn more about human trafficking, you can go to the North Carolina Human Trafficking Commission website, and you can also go to speakupnc.org, which is a North Carolina-based resource for North Carolina-specific human trafficking.